Hello, everybody.
Hello, hello.
How is everybody tonight? Hopefully you can hear us good. And I know it's a little dark in here, but that's tent life.
Tent life.
That's the way it goes. Hello, Paul, our dear friend from England.
Hey, Paul.
Glad to have you here, sir. And thank you for supporting us as you do. We appreciate it. Richard, how you doing, Richard? Glad to have you in here as well. And Tim, Tiny Tim Posey from Arkansas. Glad to have you here. And Minnesota gal, Patty, right?
Patty.
How do I remember that? I think I'm pretty sure it's Patty.
I think it is.
I hope that you've had a good week so far, and I know you've got some health issues going on there, Minnesota gal, but we've been praying for you. Georgette, how are you?
Hi, Georgette.
Glad to have you in tonight.
She's always with us.
And let me see here. Rayma is here. How you doing, Rayma?
Hey, Rayma.
Hope that you had a good day, Rayma.
Rayma, did that snow melt off, or is it sticking? We were at her place yesterday, and there was a couple inches of snow.
A couple inches of snow. We didn't get any, thank the good Lord.
No.
Where to begin, Homestead? How are you?
Hello.
We are well, and we're glad that you're here.
Welcome
New to
back.
the channel, and this is our Tuesday Night Live, where we just sit back, have fun, relax, bring everybody up to date about what's been going on in our world and the new build and the property, and then we play some games and just hang out and have fun.
That's right.
So that's kind of what we do around here.
So stick around for the games. They're usually in the second half.
All right. Thelma Prather, hello.
Hi, Prathers. I've been thinking of you guys. Hope you're all well.
Hopefully the weather is...
Our dear Michigan, longtime Michigan friends.
Yeah, known them for a long time.
Long time.
Chelsea, how are you?
Chelsea.
Our daughter, Chelsea.
The toilet paper on the pole. I've been wondering who'd spy that, and of course, Chelsea's the first one.
That's a new thing we're trying out here, you know. So, hey, Jesse. Lisa, how are you guys doing?
Lisa and Jesse.
Jan,
welcome.
how are ya? Glad to have you here tonight.
Hey,
Mr.
Jan.
Willie, how are you doing?
And Mr. Willie. He's always with us, too.
Marshall, how you doing, my brother?
Hey, Marshall.
And got any more snow coming down your way? Marshall's from BC. And I know they got an awful dumping of snow. So hopefully, you know, not too bad today. Oh, excuse me for yawning. Yeah.
It's been a long day, very busy, productive day.
Been a very long day.
Working outside in the cold takes it out of you.
Yeah.
I'm sure many of you know that. Just being outdoors in the cold.
Yeah. Thank you for watching the videos, Braithers, Thelma, and everyone that does watch. We appreciate it so much. And just keep in mind that the footage that we're trying to put out right now is a little bit behind.
Yeah.
But we wanted to show everybody where we're at, you know, in chronological order. I'm working on another video right now where we actually dug the holes and that sort of thing. So we're catching up slowly. Rayma says it's sticking 3 to 6 inches coming tomorrow up there, she said.
Okay, well, Rayma, you keep it, because we know there is a line there that divides the weather.
Yeah.
So
well,
you guys have it up there. We don't want it.
Just pray we don't get it. I don't want it. We'll update everybody where we're at here in just a bit.
It's funny that Rayma only lives like a half hour from us.
Yeah.
But it'll be totally different weather.
Vineyard Farmhouse, good evening.
Good
Just talking
evening.
to you. How you doing? Glad to have you here. Let me see here. Anybody else? Paul says, oh yeah, talking to Where to Begin Homestead. You can bring them up to date, Paul, if you want to. There are videos there. You feel free to point them in the direction. So, Georgette, Minnesota, if you don't mind me asking, what is your maiden name? Wicked
Chatting
Awesome
amongst
Gardening.
themselves.
Hi, how are you
good
doing?
evening.
We're glad that you're here. Pathways Homestead, how are you doing tonight?
Hello.
So glad to have you in with us tonight. And
Welcome
wonderful,
to our
wonderful,
tent.
wonderful. Yeah.
We hope you all settle in. Grab a plaid shirt, grab a warm blanket, and just settle in.
Well, if you're new around here, we live in a tent.
We do.
Because we
As of
are,
what, September?
oh yeah. So, and it is cold. Been battling the cold, but you know what? It is what it is. We're working towards getting our house built. So.
And stick around because we've got some updates on that.
Yeah, Jan says we had flurries last night, but it melted before it hit the ground. I hope we don't get any flurries. They're calling for snow in the next few days,
flurries,
but it's
nothing
been cold.
Has stuck yet.
Staying below freezing all day long and working out there. So, but you know what? It is what it is. You got to dress for it and push through. That's all you can do. And I'd say this, Jesse, those pants you sent me got a workout today.
Yes.
I'll tell you that. Hey, David, how are you?
Hi, David.
Oh, well, tell Sandy we're praying for her that her back gets better.
No,
Sorry to hear that.
Too bad.
Yeah, Jan says, oh crap, let me get my plaid shirt on. Rama says, you are getting 1 to 3 inches. No, we're not, Rama.
No.
What kind of talk is that, Rama? Huh?
No, we're not.
We don't want to hear that. Is that tent 2 layers thick? No, it is not. It is 1 layer thick. Now, on one side, I do have a second layer, but on the other 3 sides, it doesn't. But we are insulated with straw bales up about 4 feet high. So.
And we have a video on that. You can see more if you want. If you want to see more of the tent.
Yep.
What it looks like, the setup, and all that. We have a video on that.
We'll gladly share the snow with you, Mr. Willie. Marshall, some of that big dump has melted, and I bet temperatures was +2 today. Okay, well, at least it's warmed up a little bit. We haven't gotten above freezing for the last day. I mean, last 24 to 48.
Yeah.
So we just don't need the snow right now. We're trying to push through this. So I stopped complaining about the cold outside. I remember you guys to shut up. Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah, Jesse, I'll tell you what, I gave them a work. If you could see them today, I gave them a workout.
Oh,
Let me tell you, I did.
He did. And he's wearing one of the Carhartt shirts. Jesse and Lisa got him.
Yeah, so I appreciate all that. I really do. Chelsea says, I'm going to make you guys shirts. I didn't choose the tent life. The tent life chose me. There you go.
There you go. We'll wear them, Chelsea.
Hello, Nana. Judy. Jude. Hi, everyone. How's everyone doing? I'm under the weather tonight, so I will just sit back and listen to you. All right.
All right, Mom. Well, we hope you're...
Prayers to you and hope you get feeling better.
Rest up and get feeling better.
Yeah, for sure. John, how are you, my friend?
Hi, John.
Glad to have John in with us. He's always faithful, always stops in,
Yes,
says howdy, and we appreciate it. It does. I want to say that we appreciate all you guys coming every Tuesday night. You're part of our family, and we appreciate it. You guys take the time to come here when you could be doing 1,000 other things, I'm sure, and spending time with people that are far more interesting than we are. But you come by every single Tuesday night, and we appreciate it.
We sure do.
Really, really do. Marshall said the roads have been like an ice rink. I imagine they have.
No fun.
No, not at all. So, I know we just dealing with a lot of mud right now. We just walk in mud all the time, constantly. It's crazy.
I took some video today. I'll post on Instagram probably tonight. And by the way, follow us on Instagram if you want to see what we're up to. But yeah, it's muddy. I said to Tony, I said, this looks like it should be like March or April, not mid-November with the way the ground looks.
Someone mentioned Tom Fillmore. You must get by me there, Tom. If you're here, I'm glad you're here, and thanks for coming by. Really appreciate Tom.
And Mr. Higgins, the dog.
Yes.
I've never forgot that name.
We can give you our new mailing address if one of the moderators can post that.
Yes. Thanks for mentioning that, Thelma.
Yeah.
We have a U.S. post office box since we are now close to the border.
Thank you, Georgette.
We try to go over every week, at least about every 10 days, and we check that P.O. box.
What am I drinking, Chels? Chocolate milk.
He's got his chocolate milk. Oh, guess what else he's got close by?
Thank you, Brian at Vineyard Farmhouse. We appreciate that. Yeah, got my bottled chocolate.
Guess what else he's got close by?
Oh yeah. Oh my Lord, these things here are so good. Those things, coconut almonds. Holy moly!
This will be coming in.
You'll never eat just one of those.
This will be coming out in an upcoming video of where these came from.
Your mom, Judy, says Santa's elves came out and put my tree up and decorated it.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
nice,
that'd be
Mom.
Chelsea and Zach.
That's nice.
They're about the same height as elves.
Aw.
Mr. Willie, I'm the cousin that Tony prays that doesn't show up at family events. Oh, I don't mind Willie at all. You show up
Not
anytime.
at all.
Minnesota gal, everything is white there. Minnesota, I imagine. Hey, Danny, how are ya?
Hey, Danny.
Glad to have you in here.
Hey, Danny, you notice you got your wrench?
You got your wrench, Danny. You see that? You're welcome. And yes, they did. Man, let me see. Thank you. There's the new
There's the
U.S.
address.
address right there. 39 Court Street, P.O. Box 121, Holton, Maine, 04730. And you can get that right there.
Oh, that's so nice, Tiny Tim.
Thank you, Tim.
Thank
We appreciate
you.
that.
Those are very kind words.
Appreciate that so much. We really do.
Paul, honey.
Brian still can't wait to have you on the live. I actually have an opening next week. That's great in your farmhouse. We will see what we can do. But we just really are struggling trying to find the balance with all of our data right now. That's where the struggle lies, and because we don't have enough juice in the Jackery, which is the solar power, to go for an hour on the live, and so we have to run the generator, and so it just gets really expensive real quick. So, but anyway, well, we are short, says Chelsea. Marshall, I hate mud. My boots weigh a few pounds to start. By the time I'm finished, they feel like 15 pounds. I know mine did today.
We know all about muddy boots, and that was actually my Instagram post tonight for this live.
Danny, you are cool.
Very cool.
Let me see here. There you go. The squeaky wheel always gets the grease, says Jesse. Creekside, maybe it's time you torture me with all those coconut chocolate candies. Stop. Oh, they're so good.
They're very good.
They're very, very, very good, Jan. I love them. Please, Tony, keep your hat on. I will. I don't want the light reflecting off and blinding you.
He's wearing the winner's hat.
Your face looks cold, Joni, says Danny.
Yeah, it is. I think I got a little bit of windburn today.
Yeah, the high today was -2 degrees, so that's below freezing all day.
See, I don't have the whisker protection.
I'm glad she doesn't.
Yes, me too.
But Joni minds the cold a whole lot worse than I do, and so
I do. And if anybody that lives in the cold has a great recommendation of some excellent, warm, rugged work gloves. I'm talking about, I mean, I need the heat to come down my fingers, not just the palm of my hand.
yeah,
Please tell me about it, because that's what I need. I'm
her
praying.
hands get cold all the time.
That's, I think, probably the top of my Christmas list is some really warm work gloves.
Yeah. See, I work in real thin gloves because I like my fingers ambidextrous, so I can feel what I'm, working the nuts and the bolts and the screws and all that stuff. And I keep going and I stay warm. So, yeah.
Not me, though.
-2, where to begin? -2. It was cold, but I got up about 7:30 and started loading out the gear, and then got to work around 8 and worked all day. Stopped around 2 o'clock to have a little snack, and then worked until dark. But really good news, everybody.
And once work is done, then other work begins. Because when we stop the work on the build at probably around 5 o'clock,
Yeah.
because we know we got about 30 minutes of daylight,
Yeah.
25-30 minutes.
Yeah.
Then we scramble around and we're getting all the tools put away.
Yeah.
And then it's getting the firewood in.
Thank you so much, Lisa. Thank you.
Oh, thank you, Lisa.
We love you. You know that.
Oh, that's so sweet.
It is cold, Danny, but again, it's going to get worse, so we're just trying to push through. Tim says battery-operated biker gloves. Paul says, poor Joni, her face looks like Tony got under got her under the duvet and farted. She still hasn't recovered. Mert and Sue, hello.
Aw.
Thank you so much.
Welcome,
We
Merton and
appreciate
Sue.
that.
And Merton and Sue, we're glad that you enjoyed Sunday.
Jesse and Lisa, you guys are so awesome.
We have a second channel for those that don't know, and Merton and Sue were there on Sunday.
Yeah.
They watched the replay and
Yeah,
really enjoyed it. So we're glad you enjoyed it.
for sure. Mr. Willie says, I don't stay in the cold weather, but a good idea would be staying in the tent. Let Tony deal with the cold. Yeah, well, I'm outside all the time. Anyhow, it's 10 Celsius, 50 Fahrenheit here, and I'm thinking of putting on my thermals.
Jesse.
I don't even put a coat on when it's 10.
No, you don't. I would have a jacket.
But anyway.
I'll tell you, I have had everything on I could find to put on.
Yeah.
And working outside these last few days.
So we're going to update you, everybody, on some different things. First off, we're working on another video. Should be out hopefully tomorrow sometime. And it'll show you all the process of what we went through to dig the footings, all the holes we had to dig in the ground, plus some pictures and stuff of getting the big rocks out of the way.
Yeah.
So that's the next video.
And that was a trial.
Oh, it was days.
That nearly.
Yeah. Days and days and days of work.
Yeah.
It
nearly killed him.
was frustrating.
So you won't want to miss that video.
Yeah.
And there's some pretty cool pics on there that.
Yep.
Just some moments that I took
Yeah.
of him when.
It's tough.
You know, he was just out there.
Yeah. It
Killing
was tough.
himself.
It really was tough work.
Because he wasn't just digging holes.
No.
He had to root out. We had large granite boulders.
Yep.
And then we thought we were digging holes. We ended up digging wells. But
Yep.
anyway, you watch the video when it comes out.
So it'd be interesting.
It'll be
And please
interesting.
watch the whole thing and leave a comment. And we need those comments and thumbs up so that the YouTube algorithm will recognize it and start pushing the content a little better there. So.
And also be sure and watch every video right through to the end, because you never know. Tony's been switching it up a little bit with what he's been putting in the videos. Sometimes he does bloopers.
Tim said he
sometimes
rode his bike to
doesn't.
church Sunday morning. It was 0 degrees, 32 Fahrenheit, freezing.
Wow.
Georgette says, I've been around this warm Texas weather so long I get cold now here when it gets down to low 30s. What's the funds counter on the screen? That I'm going to get to just 1 minute, Lisa, and I'll tell you,
Oh,
okay?
good eye, Lisa.
Yep. Mr. Willis says, if Tony and Joni want to get warm, just bring some American politician, let them blow their hot breath. There you go. But anyway, another update. Weather-wise, we are now below freezing all the time. The days have not gotten above freezing much at all. And so it does complicate tent life, because we have to deal with a lot of condensation.
And for those new here that don't know, and perhaps it's the first time seeing our tent, it is an outfitter tent, so there is a wood stove right back here.
Yeah, so that keeps us warm.
That keeps us warm.
But the thin cloth of the tent is cold on the outside, warm underneath, and so it's just one of those deals where we have to deal with it. So, you know, it is what it is. I hear you, Wicked Awesome Gardening. We lived in the U.S. for 15 years. We understand. We raised our girls, our family there. So, so there's that. The weather. So far has been rainy. Yesterday wasn't half bad. Today wasn't bad. A little overcast. They're calling for some snow, which we don't need. So please pray we don't get that snow. I just don't want it.
Snow.
Updates on the build. Very good. I've really been working hard, and we've got all the floor joists in. I finished them up a day and a half. I worked my tail off, and I finished them up at dark tonight. So the floor, everything is ready for the floor sheeting. What I mean by sheeting is 4x8 sheets of tongue and groove 5/8 OSB board. That, thank you, Danny, that goes on the floor. So we've got all of it ready to finish the floor up, and once we get that sheeting on the floor, it's walls. We can then build walls. So that leads me to answer your question, Lisa. The floor sheeting, the little dollar thing you see in the bottom corner there, what that is, we are now at a standstill with the build. I'm just going to be honest. Hey, Barb, how are you? Glad
Welcome,
you're here.
Barb.
And we've always been open and forthright. Get criticized for it some, but hey, we don't know what else to do. So, bottom line is, we can't go any further with the house build until we put the sheeting on the floor. We don't have the money to buy the sheeting for the floor.
And again, for anyone just new to our channel, we have a sawmill, and before we had to tear it down and leave our last property, Tony milled out everything that we have used up to this point.
That's right, Jesse.
All of our beams,
Yeah.
and all of our posts. So we did as much as we could to save money.
We've had enough materials to do up everything we've got to this point. The floor joists, everything, without having to buy any lumber. I do have the studs for the walls. However, we have to put 4x8 sheets of OSB on the floor to make the floor, to get it covered in and get it ready. So that brings me to that thing on the bottom there that you're asking about again, Lisa. We need 30 sheets of OSB is what we need. And so we just thought we'd throw it out there tonight. We understand you guys have all been so faithful and so good to support us.
Oh, we have such great supporters.
We feel like a heel even putting this out there. However, we don't know what else to do. I can't do any more on the house until I get this sheeting. I checked with the store. It's $46 a sheet, and we need 30 sheets. So that's what that there is for, Lisa. That's just kind of a counter that I can use to update so I know where we're at. So if anybody out there would like to help us with the sheeting on the floor, like I said, we would certainly appreciate it, and it would help us move forward with the build, so that if we can get this floor sheeting down, then I can get it. Like if we could get it even tomorrow, then I can get it on the floor, and then we move on from there. Once it's down, then I can put the walls up because I have the studs for the walls. Well, then all of a sudden now we got walls up. Once those walls are up, I can put the roof trusses on. And once I put the roof trusses on, I can put house wrap on and everything. And so, this floor, if we can get beyond this hurdle, these 30 sheets, man, we can literally at least have some kind of moisture barrier over our heads in the next 3 weeks, if we can get this done. So I know, Paul, and I appreciate it so much.
Thank you, Paul. We always hesitate. We present every need very cautiously, but at the same time, it's always at the urging of some trusted people in our life that, just like you have said, Paul, that encourage us. People don't know. People can't help if they don't know.
So anyway, that's what that counters for, and so we're just trusting that we can get it. Because like I said, we're stuck. We don't go any further on anything until it's done. We get it.
But either way, I mean, we'll still persevere. If we can't move forward for a while, then I told Tony the other day, I'm grateful that we have this here tent. I mean, we are able to be warm. Yes, it is a trial. It's different. It tests your.
That's fine, Tim. I understand.
It tests your fortitude. Let me say, in a lot of ways.
It does, yeah.
It's not fun keeping all the condensation wiped off the walls, but it could be worse. We could not have this tent, so I'm glad that we have it.
Thank you, Jesse. I appreciate that so much.
Oh, thank you, Jesse and Lisa.
So that leaves us with 25.
Thank you so much.
We appreciate that so much.
So awesome.
But I'm very careful now because I guess I'm a little gun shy. Or I shouldn't say that word on here. They might pick that up and label or get me in trouble with YouTube.
Cautious.
But I'm very cautious because, you know, obviously for those of you that have been around us long enough, you know we're legit, and you know that you know we are what we are and say what we say, and we're honest about everything we're going through. If you don't know our story, you can go back to, I think, April, summer's around there. Yes, pew pew shy. Thank you, Jesse. And you can see how we lost our homestead, our home. Nothing, no fault of our own.
The story's all there.
The story's all there. And you can see what happened, and then you can follow the journey from there, the move, all of it.
You can see how this community did such a wonderful, miraculous thing for us.
Miracle, yeah.
So like I said, if you're new, we encourage you.
Yeah.
In the next few days, the next couple of weeks, look back over some of those videos, and you will know our story.
No, it's not snowing right now, Barb.
No.
However, thank you, Betty Ann. Thank you, Arden and Betty Ann. Appreciate it.
My aunt and uncle.
Thank you guys so much. Appreciate that. Appreciate it so very much. Thank you, Jesse. And you can see the whole story there if you want to follow it. It's easy to follow, and you know, it's many of you have been with us through this whole thing, and so
yes, so many of you have.
You know, we certainly appreciate it.
Thank you, Mr. Willie. Those are kind words.
Yeah. Yes, thank you, Mr. Willie. We appreciate that so much.
Thank you, Tiny Tim. So many of you have our backs, and we know that. We get messages all the time of encouragement, and it means the world to us.
Yeah. Well, we're at a place where, you know, we never thought we'd find ourselves in this position we're in. We never thought that we would have to go through what we're going through. It is not fun. It's not by choice. But we're just choosing to keep moving forward. So it's all we can do, you know.
A lot of time, life is full of times like that it's not fun and it's not by choice.
That's it, eh? So you just have to, when life gives you lemons, you make lemonade.
Right. Are you able to update that?
Yeah, I can update it here in a minute.
Okay.
I'm just waiting to see it, so. Thank you, Paul, for that. And Paul is great at recapping. He's the best.
That's a good recap, Paul.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Hello, Merton and Sue. The disco. Testimony: a person in another state purchased 5-10 dozen bags of peanut brittle. He paid through our church. Give. Okay, he deposited 500. Wow.
That's
That's
awesome.
Awesome.
Very good. We remember you guys doing the peanut brittle fundraiser. The Prathers, they pastor in Muskegon, Michigan, and we have spent many a good visit with them at their church. Great people.
Thank you, Lisa and Jesse. Appreciate that so much. And you know, it's the good people that make it work, you know. And so, you know, we leave it at that, and you know, we don't know what else to do. Computer shut off, came unplugged.
Oh.
Well, welcome back, Jan.
Welcome back, Jan.
Welcome back.
And feel free to ask any questions, especially the new people that have joined us.
Yep.
Any questions about anything you want to know?
Yes, God can for us. He can. So we're trusting God to do it.
Absolutely.
Prather, and He's done it before, and He can do it again. And
yes.
It just is what it is. So, you know, we know He can, And what is it Jesse always says to us? God knows. So
Jesse says that to us every week, at least once.
He does. Jesse said, we're going to do a brittle drive, but someone said it was a nutty idea. I remember those peanut brittle drives in Muskegon, Michigan.
Yes.
We were there for a few of those. We preached at their church, the Prather's pastor church there. And so those were our first revivals when we first started traveling. And we went there and had a great time. So,
yes, we did.
Yeah, and they were so kind to us when
So kind.
when Joni broke her back in 2003. They opened their home to us and, our family, and they looked after Joni while I was still traveling and stuff like that. So
yes, the girls and I lived with them for a little while.
yeah. But God has the people in place to help and to make things happen
For every season.
for sure.
Yeah.
So thank you, Jan.
Thank you, Jan.
Appreciate you so much.
That is so
Thank you.
kind.
You're awesome.
So,
We love
so
Jan.
kind.
Jan is great. One day we want to get to meet you and so many others. Paul said Tony prayed earlier and I get a message 5 minutes after I sent a gift.
Yes, Paul.
You did, Paul.
That is the truth. Tony
And,
told me that.
It was the truth. I was sitting
Yes.
out. I just finished putting the last floor joists in place, nailing them in. And then I looked across the floor, and I knew, okay, there's nothing more I can do. So I prayed. I said, God, we need 34 by 8 sheets of OSB to do this floor. And I said, you got us this far, you got us the land, you got us all the stuff so far. So you're just going to have to start working, speaking to the hearts of people so that we can put this floor down in the next 2 days. And I came in to the tent and looked on my phone, and Paul had sent us a gift through PayPal. And it was just like, wow, what a testimony. That so encouraged us that we just said that prayer. It was like the Lord was saying, I got you. Just stand back and watch. I got you. And I'm going to make this happen for you. I didn't bring you this far to leave you. I got you the land, and I'm going to help you. You've worked hard to mill all your lumber. You've worked hard to bring it this far. You've worked hard to do the labor. Now watch what I can do to get you the flooring that you need to go to the next step. And it was so encouraging, and so thank you, Paul, for that.
Thank you, Paul.
Really meant the world to us.
Thank you so much.
But to everyone that gives, everyone that is part of this whole miracle, thank you so much. We really appreciate it. So
We love you all.
we do. We love everybody in here, and it's just
You
neat
guys
to
are
see
a big
everyone.
part of our life.
For sure. And forgive us if we're a little laid back tonight. It's been a long couple of days. I've been up. It's kind of crazy because we had 3 days of rain, and so the tent outside was it was just wet. And so like 2 or 3 times a night I've had to get up and take a towel. There's been so much condensation that it's been literally dripping down on us. So I've taken a towel and just been wiping the tent interior with a towel like 3 times a night. So I'm up putting wood in the fire. I'm up mopping the condensation off the ceiling, off the walls. And Joni is just over there sleeping soundly. So, but anyway, I haven't seen any comments. Everyone's still here? Did
Yeah,
we get
where
shut
did this
off?
go?
What happened? I don't see
Are you
anybody.
all still with us?
Everyone's still here?
It went right quiet.
Yeah, let us know. Let's see. That was a nice lamp, Paul. we have 3 of those lamps, and they really are nice lamps.
4.
4, and they really are. And it's good to get the odorless oil, because then they don't smell when you light them. But those old oil lamps are really, really cool. They look really, really good. So
They're still here.
They're still here. Yeah, I don't see anybody say anything,
No.
so I don't know if everybody's. I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe they were just.
Everyone having
Well,
a
it
siesta.
is supper time for a lot of folks.
Yep.
So you're eating, or you're cooking, or you're driving maybe home from work.
But anyway, well, let's have a little
I
game.
was gonna say maybe we need to play games
We'll change it up a little bit.
liven them up a little.
Didn't want to spoil the mood here, so let's do this. Let's face it, it's a little it's multitasking, so Tim. Here's face 1. Anybody know who this is? Take a guess. And can't Google it, Jan, or anyone else. You can't just phone a friend. You got to take a guess. Who's this look
Mike
like?
Pierce.
How you doing, Mike?
Welcome.
I am here. Does that mean I'm not all there? Thanks, Paul. Really, Mr. Willie, I should have been hunting ages ago, but I just so busy with building this house.
Yep.
I'm just really pushing hard. I just want to get us up off the ground. I really do. I just want to get us under a roof.
It's called prioritizing, I guess.
Yep.
What it is.
Oh, yes, it is a celebrity. Very famous individual. John Wayne, says John Bailey. So if you're new to our channel, one of the things we do here is we play these neat little games, and this is called Let's Face It, where we put names or faces of very famous people, or not so famous, could be YouTube friends, who knows, up on the screen.
Yes,
and
Mr.
see
Willie,
if you can
he
get it.
answered you.
See if you can guess it. Lisa says, "Well, I love it." Jan says, "I don't know how to Google pictures, darn it."
Well, good, Jan. We're glad you don't know.
Hey, Jan, did you have any of that deer meat yet that your husband got? I'm jealous. I wish I had some fresh deer
What
meat.
did he get, a buck or doe?
No.
Jan, do you like venison? If she's married to a hunter, I would assume you do.
This is his first deer, and a very, very,
Oh,
very,
it's his
very
first one.
first deer.
Oh, well, that's a...
No problem, Brenda. So glad you're here.
Hi, Brenda. Mr. Willie said, is that
Don't want
Paul?
more. Don't want any more.
Oh, did you catch it?
Yep.
Okay.
Tony Bennett. Paul. Okay. Now that Brenda's here, I nominate her to do it, Tony. All right. Yeah, it is, Mike. Hard to justify sitting or even walking in the woods trying to get food while needing a house.
That's the truth.
My mind just wouldn't be on it, Mike, honestly. I'm a tree stand hunter, and I just
Don't have any tree stands up.
I don't know, I just couldn't do it. My mind would be so much on the house, My chocolate milk's gone, Jesse. Refill.
Alrighty, well, are you all done guessing? You want to know who it is?
It's a quiet night.
It is very quiet.
Yeah,
Maybe people are just tired.
could be. All right, everyone, I'm going to tell you who this is. It's none of the above. It is a famous celebrity. Brenda has to run the YouTube bake sale this year. There you go, Jesse.
The
Hey,
YouTube
Beth.
sale.
How are you?
Hi, Beth.
Glad to have you with us. Hope all is well.
Welcome.
Kevin shot his first doe on Sunday. She was a beauty. That is awesome, Jan.
Very
I'm
good.
sure that it's just going to be tasty meat. Danny stumped. Howie Mandel. Chop down a tree and sit on the log. There you go. All right, I'm going to tell you who this is. Are you ready?
Did anyone get it?
No one got it.
Oh,
Very famous individual.
so he did stump yous.
Yep. If you look at the nose and the face, the teeth, maybe that'll give it to you.
The teeth.
Now, this person is no longer with us. They are deceased.
Georgette has no clue.
And they did not die of natural causes. They're actually assassinated.
Oh, well, that's a pretty good clue.
And there you go.
There's a good clue for you. Hey, Paul.
Paul, how are ya? This is the one and the only. I am tired of doing it. Also close to getting locked up for a crime. Oh, don't want that to happen, Paul. Pray that that does not happen.
Yes. Paul, I hope you're joking.
This is John Lennon. That's who it is.
Well, Minnesota gal got it.
John Lennon.
She got it. Congrats. You give yourself 10,000 points.
Yes. It is John Lennon, folks. All right. Let's do number 2. Hey, Treasure Hunter. How are you?
Welcome.
This is our second face on the screen tonight. See if you can guess who that is. Yes, it is a celebrity, and this individual is still with us.
I think some folks will get this one.
I think so.
Yeah, that is true. Vineyard Farmhouse.
Neil, we're glad that you're here tonight.
Welcome.
Yep.
Oh, did you say that before? How did we miss Vineyard
Right, I don't know how we
Farmhouse?
missed that.
Sorry.
Sorry about that.
Sorry, he got it then.
You
So
got
you
it
give
first.
yourself points too.
Yeah. All right, so here's the next one. Sally Fields. Okay, now. See, Sandra Bullock says Marshall. Bullock says Jesse. Bullock says Georgette. Julia Roberts says Beth. Sandra Bullock says Lisa. Someone from Sweden. You're welcome, Neil. Let's see who else wants to take a guess at who this could be. All right, we're not going to take a long time on this, but I think everybody knows who this is. Sandra Bullock, Jesse before the surgery. I'm with you, Georgette. It does look like Sandra Bullock. All right, Chelsea. Well, if it looks like Sandra Bullock, that's because it is Sandra Bullock.
You all are smart.
Woo!
You all are smart.
So that's who that one was. All right, that was an easy one.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the next one. You ready? Yes, she does. They were supposed to stop night shift 2 weeks back. I can
All
imagine.
right, Paul. So
I can imagine,
you were
Paul.
joking.
I can imagine how that gets on your nerves.
Yes.
For sure. So who's this? Anybody know? Another famous celebrity. Still with us. Yep. Still with us. Matter of fact,
Oh, don't give them. Wait, let them guess. Don't give them too many hints.
they were in the news
Dear, don't.
within the last 3 days. Last 3-4 days.
Dear, you've given them good hints.
Yeah. I hear you, Paul. That would get so aggravating listening to that horn at back all the time. I get tired listening to the generator.
Yes, Paul. I know you're serious. I'm talking about that you were going to be locked up.
Oh, he's serious. Russell Crowe, says Lisa. Take a guess. Dave Letterman. Excellent guess, Billy.
He's kind of got a little Opie Taylor outfit going on.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking when I saw the
His tie
outfit.
his tie's kind of rolled over there to the one side of there.
A little askew.
Little Richard Cunningham. Okay. Biden.
Lisa.
I wouldn't put his image on my screen.
Hey.
Jay Leno. Danny, I've been keeping it clean because you're in here. I think she's teasing you, Paul. The Beeve. Leave it to Beaver.
Uh-huh. Great guesses.
And no one's got it.
No one's got it. Even with the hint Tony gave you.
No.
So apparently all of these people they've guessed have been in the news in the last 3 days. There's a lot going on, isn't there, in the news?
Well, the truth of it is, I gave them 2 really good hints.
2 good hints, people.
One, they probably missed it. Oh, this is a good one. Yep. Take a guess. No, not Donald Trump. You will be shocked. Totally have to think outside the box on this one. Hey, Scott. How are you?
Welcome, Scott.
Paul says I missed the hint. Well, the hint.
The hint was they've been in the news in the last 3 days.
Yeah, but the other hint was.
He snuck a hint in that he had to be listening carefully
Yeah.
to hear. Yeah, let me Google it.
I don't watch TV. This was on my phone, my
Yeah.
news feed.
It's on your news feed.
Yeah, Danny says, let me Google it. No, you're not.
Speaking of Google, where'd Jan go?
I don't know.
Jan, where'd you go? You're quiet.
DeSantis. Think,
You're going to give them another hint. If you give them one more, they'll probably get it.
yes, there's been a lot of young people killed the last few days. There was the University of Virginia,
Yes,
where they're
that was
killed there, and then
awful.
there was 4 others found stabbed to
was
death
awful.
on another, like that went to another university. So crazy. Now the news feed came across my Fox news feed on my
Well,
phone.
Paul Honeyman, I think you have Facebook, don't you? So, you know
Hey,
how
Jan.
news
Elon Musk, no.
news
She
is-
bailed because we can't Google these.
news is shared on all
not-
platforms
Not
nowadays,
David Letterman,
including
John
social
Aniston.
media. Oh, dear,
Speaking
that
of Jamaica,
fire's just going back
well,
there.
slide her back, shut her down.
I'll let her go.
No, we gotta turn it down. It gets too hot. I'll get it. It's JFK. Nope, it's not.
So JFK's been in the news the last few days?
Think. Here's your last hint. Try to think outside the U.S.
Okay, there's your...
Now, think outside the U.S. Hold these, please. I gotta turn the fire down. Think outside the U.S.
Jan's laughing. Yeah, Jan. What are you doing? Cooking up some venison?
There we go.
Did you get it?
Yep.
You did the scoot. James Spans,
Okay.
Danny says.
Y'all just get home. Cindy Brown.
Hey, Cindy.
Hey, hey.
Glad you're here. Tony has stumped everybody with this face.
Nobody knows who it is.
Uh-huh.
Oh, wait. The King. Nope. King Charles. Nope. Mr. Weather says me before the color change surgery. Merton and Sue. Gerard Butler. Checked into my Facebook on Friday and I had 285 notifications to check.
Wow,
This is
either
Paul.
you've got a lot of business going on or you do not go on your social media.
All right. Trying to narrow it down.
No one's got it, have they?
This person is in their 70s today. I'm just throwing hints out.
Well, that helps a little bit, but
Um,
I think maybe you should narrow it even
Mike,
more.
well, folks, got to run her at least for a little while, getting hungry here. I understand, Mike.
Okay, Mike.
Gotta go eat.
Take care.
Putin, nope. What's on the stove? The fan
You can't see anything back there.
and 2 water kettles and that wonderful, magnificent water pot that you sent to us, Jesse.
There's 2 gifted items back there.
There are, and my shirt's right in the way.
The Eco Fan from David and Sandy.
Singer, can't be King Charles. Ears ain't big enough. There you go, Paul. Prince Charles, King Charles. No. All right. I'm going to tell you who it is. You want me to tell you?
Then tell them or give them more hints.
You
You guys decide. Do you want more hints to really guess this? Is it fun? You enjoying the challenge, or you just want to know?
Matt. How you doing, Matt?
Hey, Matt.
Ralph Venezzi. Turned 70 today. Happy birthday, Jesse. No, they didn't turn 70 today.
So what do you guys want?
Lisa,
More
Ralph,
hints,
and
or
Lisa.
you want the
Fiends.
reveal? Tell us. We'll let you pick.
It is Tony. No, it's not.
Paul, says tell us.
More hints is Jesse.
Jesse Lisa
Oh,
want
man.
hints. Danny says Elton John.
No, it's not Elton John. Voldemort, right? No. Trying to think of some Paul McCartney. Cindy Brown says. Okay, you're all getting close. You're all
Paul wants to know.
getting closer.
But you're getting closer.
Just tell me, Betsy. Tell me already.
You want to give? How about you give initials?
If
That would be a big hint if you give initials, or even what the first name.
you're into magazines, you may know who this is.
Here's a hint.
Steve. John Lennon. We already had John Lennon, Cindy. He was the first one. Is he a musician? Yes, he is.
There's a lot of hints going on there. Don't be Googling either. Jan
He's
hasn't
still
even
alive.
guessed. She hasn't even guessed.
He identifies as a man.
Jesse.
Ryan says Mick Jagger. Sting. I was just about to say that. Danny Day says. Alright. Unzip that door if you can reach it.
You better tell them.
Alright. I'm going to tell you in 5, 4, 3, 2,
Let me fall off my rocker.
1. Jan's eating. How do you go to identify the picture? Georgette, you got me. Jared Strait, no clue really. Rolling Stones frontman. Speaking of Jamaica, I give up. Inside joke. That's so funny.
Funny, Jesse.
It is Mick Jagger. That's who this is.
What? One or two got it.
Brian get it first. It's Mick Jagger.
Very
I
good.
almost told you. So that's who that is.
Very good.
Yeah. All right. And if you know what this is, it's what's on the shelf. In this case, what's on the stove. Come on, some wake up music. Funky time. Get up off that seat. All right. Here we go. What's
Matt-
on the shelf? First
Matt,
item.
Did you guess that too?
First item. What do you think this is, y'all?
Oh, yes, Matt. Rolling Stones frontman. Would that be him?
That's who it is, Mick Jagger.
All right.
See if anybody can guess this. I doubt it. What's on the shelf? Where we find the weirdest things out there that we can put on here and try to stump you so you don't know what they are. Dave and Sandy. Sandy is in bed with bad back, so let's keep her in our prayers.
Yes. Dave's usually pretty good at these, isn't he?
Yeah, and that
That's
heat,
amazing.
Tony, should be a pot of hot chocolate. Yeah.
In that heat, yes. Or some hot tea.
Throat spray. A bong, says Beth. Danny says that looks questionable. Tim says it's a water heater. A bidet, says Cindy. Lisa says an enema machine. Ew. John says it's a bed warmer. Water filter, says Neil. Mini bidet, says Barb. Perfume applicator.
Why is that funny to
You'll know. Heater to heat water. Earwax remover.
you? Great guesses.
Get away from me with that thing. Vintage catheter, says Jesse. Torch. Yeah. Ladies pipe. There you go.
Chelsea, where'd you go?
No, everyone went quiet.
You quit guessing.
Gotta run. Have a great night, everyone. Hey, Martin Sue. Take care, guys.
Night.
I know there's other stuff going on too. So, whiskey still, says Tim. Belly button cleaner, says Chelsea. Matt, this has to do with poop, doesn't it? That laugh. Paul says oil lamp refiller for high lamps. How big is it? Well, I'm really not sure. But I would surmise it's probably a little bigger than your hand. Hookah, Cindy says. Flash says Barb. First COVID test, says Chelsea.
Yes.
All right. Now, one of you got this right.
One of you.
Yeah. Yeah, you did. A phone. Hookah, says Mr. Willie. This is actually. All right, hold your guesses. Let me tell you what this is. This is actually. It was made in Japan. Late 1800s, early 1900s. It is a Japanese enema tool.
So Matt,
Complete with a plunger and a
you do know that
reserve
laugh.
and a reserve flask for extra
Wow, dear,
for
wow.
extra water or cleanser. So I highly doubt they're going to use that for perfume, Matt. And if that's a phone, I don't want to talk on it.
You know, they tried to make it pretty. That's what's interesting.
Well,
to
Japan,
me.
they always make stuff over there pretty. All that stuff. Yuck, says Brenda. I know. Yeah, I know. Isn't that awful?
Yeah.
Oh, my.
Uh-huh.
All right. Questionable. I was right. Pretty cool, says Barb. There you go. Jesse would get that one. All right. What else we got here? Do they win, Teresa? All right. What do you think that is? Take a guess. See if I can make it bigger for you.
That looks very interesting.
Jesse says, I found it on Amazon. They still sell them. Zach needs this, Mr. Willie said. It's got a handle, so it must be a self-use enema. Yeah. All right, well, here's your second item. What's on the shelf? Do you know what this is? Take a guess at what that is right there. Chainsaw, says Barb.
Good guess.
Leather tooler, says Matt. Can I have a Coke? They're in the tooler. Any more ice in the tooler? Chelsea says that's a hand mixer for beating eggs with, says Marshall. Manual chainsaw. It'd take you a while to get through a quarter wood with that, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Been out here all day. Got this one almost cut in two.
Why is that chipped up so high?
Ice fishing saw. What?
The screen.
Well, here, let me. There you go. That better for you. Potato peeler, says Barb. First electric knife, Chelsea says. I hope it doesn't have anything to do with nuts. That would hurt. Cindy says it's a perforator.
Perforator. Great guess.
A coffee perforator? I know.
You're cracking
Percolator.
yourself up tonight.
Matt says snip snip. Gardening tools, says Barb. The very first hedge trimmer.
And we welcome all that are here watching. If you're just listening, please join in the chat and put a guess out and say hi to
Fabric
us.
pattern maker. Puts zippers on, says Georgette. A driller, says Mr. Willie. Driller! Driller! Down. A measuring device, says Beth. Something to do with leather or sewing. Nutcracker, says Brenda. My typing is terrible, says Paul. Back massager. The world's tiniest unicycle, says Chelsea.
Did we miss a comment from Paul?
No? Any more guesses before I tell you what it is? Alright, I will. This is actually the first tool ever created to slice bread with. No, I'm just kidding. That's right, Paul. Veterinarian removal tool. It's a vintage combination ice cutter and fishing pole, mini sewing machine, toenail remover, says Barb. Ouch. Actually, this was from the 1800s, and it is an early version. It's a surgical tool, and it was used to cut through the bone of your skull. If they had to open up your head, this was the tool that they would use. It was a manually operated bone saw used specifically for cutting open your head. So there you go. Yeah.
You know what? If we had any med school students that watched this live stream, they would probably know a lot of these things because
or maybe not.
You have done a lot of medical.
Yeah. Well, that's medical, dental, things like that.
Yeah.
And carpentry is where most of the stuff's at. Skull saw. That's it. Okay, I'm back. What do you need me to Google?
Jan, you missed it
Jan,
all.
you missed it.
You missed it all.
Yeah, no bones about it. This is gross.
Chelsea.
That's all. Well, that's what that is. That's a bone saw for cutting through the skull. Hey, need a new word today? Cindy says I have a headache already. Uh-oh. I've seen the 1800s version of that, says Jen. Hopefully not
Hey,
up close
Jen,
and personal.
welcome.
It's a can opener. There you go, Tim.
Jesse.
Speaking of Jamaica, that's awful. All right. If you want to help your grammar today,
Oh, no. Tony, all the words.
So, here's an interesting word. It's a funny word. But I guarantee you, now, do not Google it. And if you find yourself having to just Google it, then don't put it on the screen yet, okay? Just don't.
Goodbye, Cindy.
See you, Cindy. Have a great lunch or supper or dinner or whatever y'all call it. I know, Lisa. Right, Danny?
Danny likes the music, she said.
Man. Leaky valves. And while you're all putting up your interesting definitions of what this means,
Chelsea. That's
I
cute.
can hear you, little fartlick.
I could see her saying that too.
My husband, says Danny. Gas being released under the bed blanket. I think that's
What's wrong?
what's wrong with Nana.
Chelsea.
Paul says that's what you call a runny fart, shortened from a fart leak.
Oh my word.
Shark cleaner. Ah, this is so good. Jan, do not type it on there yet. My wife fartlick when she eat bean. Matt, daughter, Daddy, my fart fell on the floor. Little fartlick.
Matt has 2 girls, by the way.
Georgette, hope it's not someone called that when they fart and lick their lips.
Georgette.
Patty says, I love that word. I don't care what it means.
Oh.
Yeah, you need some Pepto, Chelsea. I think you're all going to be surprised with what this means. I tell you what, it just encourages better use of grammar and interesting words in conversations. Googled it and still don't understand it. Don't put it out there. No, Jan, I know.
Jan.
That's awful. The opposite of intellect. When you have fartlick for brains. Oh, all right. I'm going to tell you what this is. All right, the intrusive thoughts. Why? That's whatever Jan says it is, says Jesse. Oh my! All right, folks. Hey, Annie, how are you?
Good morning, Ann.
Glad that you're here. All right, what this means. All right, if you, let's say you're running. Accidentally farting, says Brenda. If you are running.
So, Jan, congratulations. Do you all see what happened here tonight?
What?
She Googled and she's not.
She didn't put it on there.
She didn't put it on there.
Yeah, that's
Let's
a step
all
up.
give hand claps and thumbs up
That's
and
it,
stars
Jan.
and hearts.
Jan, you're getting so much better.
Oh, she's come so far.
We're so proud of you,
I wish
Jan.
we could like squeeze some of these through the screen at her.
Be a fartlick.
Jan, that's awesome.
If you are a runner, let's say you're running a long distance run. All right. Let's
She
say
said I did it.
yeah.
You did.
Let's say you are sprinting and you want to slow that sprint down to a jog. That transitioning from a sprint to a slower jog in the running world is considered a fartlick. So it's the maneuver to go from a sprint to a jog.
Everyone's giving Jan all kinds of applause.
Oh, so that's what that one means, okay?
What did Matt say?
Jan improving one fartlick at a time.
Yes. Yes, that's good. That's good.
Paul says Tony would not let you use his chocolate for prizes.
No, Paul, he wouldn't.
All right,
He wouldn't.
let's do one more. All right. That's right, Jim. It's a runner deflating to slow down. Oh, here's one for you.
Vineyard Farmhouse, I think maybe you have to refresh your chat. Perhaps.
Chelsea. Jan says, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Yes, it's a
Jan
big
says,
night.
Tony threatened me. I just tease you, Jan. We love you. All right. So here's
How do you say that?
a Bessacidarian.
Bessacidarian. Not a librarian.
No.
A Bessacidarian.
Bessacidarian.
That's quite a word.
Yeah.
It's kind of fun to say.
Yeah.
Kinda rolls off the tongue.
Bessacidarian.
Bessacidarian.
I am from a Bessacidaria.
I was just waiting for him to start.
I am a Bessacidarian. From a Bessacidaria.
Okay.
Tim
your
says it's a
guess-
drunk saying the alphabet.
Yes.
People remember,
access
keep up with
to-
chat. Use the live chat. There you go. That's it, Paul.
That's right.
I'm thinking my live feed is way behind tonight. It could be, Paul. Just
Oh,
refresh it.
Just refresh it, Paul. I was wondering because when you mentioned a while ago about not typing well,
Do not Google. And if you cannot resist the urge to Google, then don't post it.
just to keep it fun for everyone else.
Yeah.
A Bessacidarian.
Bessacidarian. A Bessacidarian.
A Bessacidarian.
A Bessacid. Yeah, okay. That.
It's a woodworker that only uses cedar. Wow, that is a very distinct guess, Paul.
Cedar. Abe Sidarian. Hello, I'm Abe Sidarian. How are you? Moved in next door. Ben's over acres, the loser of the Darwin Awards. There you go.
Welcome in tonight,
Oh, glad to have you. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Abe the cedar wood cutter.
Yeah,
Those are great guesses.
someone who has obsessive behavior. Where did Nana go?
Yes.
Must still be dealing with her violence.
Chelsea, go check on
ABC
Nana. She
Darian.
said she didn't feel well.
Abe Sidarian. He's a third baseman for the Astros. Where'd Jesse go? I don't even see him here. Jesse!
Jesse was there a few
Was he?
moments ago.
Where's his guess? It's always a good one. Hello, Abe Sidarian. All right. Well, we're glad Ben's over acres is here. Marshall, I know this one. My pantry is organized. There you go.
Oh, very good.
How to pronounce this crazy word?
That's what Jesse was doing.
Absolutely. Yeah, he was Googling something. Absolutely, Jack Librarian. We aren't there anymore. Zach has hockey in 45 minutes.
Oh, you left. Okay. Are you going with him, Chelsea? There's David.
Someone who likes to show off their abs.
That's funny.
That's actually a great if you need a name to use. Rebecca Touch by Yarn. Hello.
Hey, Rebecca.
Should Google it, but not going to say what it is.
She had to Google.
It is. You could actually use that. You walk in. Your name, please. Sidarian. Abe. Abe Sidarian. Yeah. How's the yarn? How's the knitting going, Rebecca? Hopefully well.
She's always busy at it, for sure.
I only go to hockey on Saturday nights. That's when I make my appearance.
Okay. Not through the week.
You're just that cool.
Too cool. She's too cool for the ice.
Too cool for the ice, yeah. All right. Now, there was one or two that did get this right. What this literally means is if you're studying or learning the alphabet currently, that's what it means. Just means someone that's studying or learning the alphabet right now. So if you don't know your ABCs, but you are studying to learn your ABCs, well, that's what you are. Right there.
Alrighty.
Abe
Very good.
Sidarian.
Very good.
So there you go. You didn't do anything, Jan. You're all good. You're all good, Jan. All right. Saturday's when Zach makes the most goals, too. Interesting.
It is interesting.
Wink, wink. All right. Let me see. How about Mr. Willie's favorite game? So the drunk guy was right. There you go, Tim. That's all right, Jen. That doesn't happen to you very often. Here we go. Now, if your hands are a little bit cool.
Oh my word.
Jesse never learned
Look at this.
Jesse never learned his ABEs. Chelsea's only allowed to go on Saturday nights, says Paul. She's been banned from other nights. She scares the hockey players. So, if your hands,
my goodness.
here's some hander pants. Undies for your hands.
Tony, you've got to get that affiliate link put up.
I know I do.
You do.
Undies for your hands.
Because he does give
Hander
you guys
pants.
some great gift ideas coming into Christmas.
The closer we're getting to Christmas.
Yes, Jen. I mean, I don't see these before now.
Do they come in pinks? Says Patty. Matt says, I just can't imagine just why.
Matt, I can actually see you having these.
Danny says, I sound like the old cartoon Joker when I laugh. Thanks, Danny. Underwear for your sweaty hands. Jen says, oh, you are definitely getting some of these. I don't know, Mr. Willie, why. They're just there.
Fruit of the Loom.
Brenda says they're there to know if you wiped enough. Fruit of the Looms, yeah. Junk warmers. Matt says, please don't send me these.
No, see me with these.
Hard pass. There you go, Jesse. Archie McPhee. Underpants.
Now, last week Jen was Googling what the price was on these items. So if anyone wants to do that tonight, put it up.
Oh, Chelsea says, man, you could give someone a hand wedgie.
Chelsea.
Matt says, slapping the base with these bad boys on the platform. I dare you, Matt.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Did you change your hander pants before you look? You put clean hander pants on today.
Just in case you're in an accident. Oh, my.
That's right. These are great gift ideas for family, Mr.
Not
Willie.
close to.
They're not close to.
The hard to buy for person.
That's
person
it.
that has everything.
Well, you know, we're getting close to Christmas.
Yeah.
And I know there's a lot of you that look at family members and go, we just don't know what to get them. Mom, Billy, have me a hedgie again.
Billy, have me a hedgie. What you mean?
Hand wedgie, hedgie.
Oh.
Lila, how are you?
Lila Nugent.
Welcome in. So glad
Lila,
you're here.
I was thinking of you today because I wore the hat today that you sent to me that I won on the giveaway. So I'm going to post on Instagram. I
Yep.
love that hat. It is so comfy. But that's so neat, Lila. I was thinking, Lila, are you on Instagram? If you are,
Jesse found a pair for $47.06. Ben's over. Red Green sells them. Let me tell you, I'm so glad to finally find somebody else that knows who Red Green is. He's a man. Women don't find you handsome. They should at least find you handy.
so Ben's over Acres. Are they in Canada?
I don't know. Where are you at, Ben's over Acres?
If you know about Red Green, a good chance you're Canadian, correct? Anyway, Lila, she's saying a milk processor. Oh, she may need to go back and refresh chat. She's coming in late and she's seeing those items.
Yeah. Refresh your chat, Lila. We're way ahead on the hander pants.
We're on another game, Lila.
Yeah. Chelsea said, I would have some serious questions if someone got skid marks in these. We love Red Green. He is awesome, says Patty, Minnesota gal. Do they come in bikini cut? Chelsea wants to know. Love Red Green. He is awesome. They're in Iowa.
Oh, so I guess
Yeah.
you can
Red Green is...
because that is a
He's
Canadian
awesome.
show,
Yeah,
right?
he is awesome.
Yeah.
All right, everybody.
Chelsea.
You can wear these while you thing a thong. Thing a thong. Can you wear them front? Wear them back? Go inside out? G-strongs for ladies. So do they make outer pants to cover these underpants? Good question, David.
Oh dear.
Mr. Willie, I'm pretty sure that if you buy someone any of these gifts, the family member won't ask for anything else for Christmas.
That's right.
Well, I'm glad that we can just really give you all just great ideas. Now, the next one was sent to me, and I thought it was hilarious. I am not responsible for this next one. Yeah, make it loud, sing along, thing. Right, Matt. All right, here we go.
You actually didn't find this.
No.
Disclaimer. Tony did not find this.
Rochelle sent this to me.
Where is Rochelle tonight?
I don't know.
Where are you, Rochelle? Come on. Rochelle, are you doing yoga again?
She's usually doing yoga on Tuesdays.
Look at this. This is called the crap strap.
Oh, my.
A tree pooping strap to help you poo in nature, hands free. You just lean back and let her go.
That is kind of funny, isn't it?
Kind of funny. It's hilarious. Oh.
Scott says that's better. What's he mean better? You like this gift, this idea, Scott?
Ryan said I saw this the other day. Yeah. Well, I had it sent to me, so that's amazing. Marketing on point. There you go. I need that for hubby, says Brenda. Wow.
Sandy needs
Sandy needs one of these, says David.
David! What would she think of that? Can she hear
You
you?
need this in the public bathrooms. Brian says, for those who
who
can't squat.
Well, I suppose. I guess it would give you some
You
assistance.
can tie it to the doorknob. Lean back.
So-
Kind of catchy.
So Scott likes this gift idea.
Oh,
Okay.
a whole new meaning to junk in the trunk. Absolutely.
Oh, that's funny.
Wow, Tony needs to get one of these if I ever get to visit Canada again. Where's the toilet paper? I don't know. Cool.
Oh.
This could be something that Chelsea would buy for Zach. There you go. So there you have it right there. If you're a nature lover and have struggled to hover,
You are just entertaining yourself so much tonight, dear.
oh, I want a bigger tree, says Ben's Over Acres. Yeah, for sure. Eh? That looks like a smaller sapling.
That's that point.
Speaking of Jamaica, Jesse says, I poop hands-free every time we go. I hope none needs to use their hands to poop. Jan says, okay, I'm going to need that. Keeps you above the poison ivy, says Patty.
Yes.
Toilet paper? Did you miss the gloves from the last picture, Tim? Hey, Ann. How are you?
Hi, Anne.
How are things in your neck of the woods in Texas? Scott says, Joni, it's better than pooping over a log during hunting season. Ain't that the truth? You never know what's in that log.
I guess. I mean, I don't have to do that, but
Chelsea says, Mom, you could use this on one of the incredibly rare white birch trees. That would really suck if you let go after you did your business. Can you imagine? The strap broke. Jan. Chelsea Long. Chelsea says more like a crapling than a sapling.
that's right.
Matt says bumper sticker. If you're a nature lover but struggle to hover, it's the crap strap.
That's awesome, Matt.
Crap strap coming to a store near you. David says Sandy's back hurts too much to squat far enough.
David.
We shouldn't be laughing because you know what back pain's like. You do know what back pain's like. Oh.
Brenda says be good for fishing on the river too.
But Brenda, in a boat, what would you tie it to?
Yeah.
Brenda?
Matt says crab sap, the byproduct of this.
Wow.
Oh man.
Well,
Anyway.
we're glad that you all got some good
Oh,
laughs out of
that's
this.
awful. All right. Now.
Is that your last item?
No,
No. Can you top that?
I can.
You can.
Back by popular demand.
Sandy just said, I'm dead now. Yes, David, I would think so.
Let me see. I wouldn't be tapping that maple for sap. I can tell you that. All right, back.
A tree, Brenda says.
Yeah,
well,
a
yeah,
tree,
I guess
Joni.
you have to pull up to the dock, right?
Get the strap brace. You would definitely need your hands, and you better have your underpants gloves on. And that explains how you got the skid marks in your underpants.
Underpants. Oh.
The crop strap broke. Oh, Lord. So,
I don't know, dear.
we
I
had to go
don't
back
know.
in time and pick the number one gift of all time. Chelsea said, sweetie, what are deer eating these days? And the one that has been most requested is this one.
Oh, dear. Speaking of crap and all that stuff.
It's the poop night.
Oh, the poop night. Dear, that's awful.
These are poop stain wallets.
You're welcome.
They're actually
No
wallets.
Instagram. So Lila, you've caught up. Good. Well, where is my hat? Oh, it's way over there. Anyway,
So this was on one of our very first weird things you can buy on Amazon. And these were the very first things that people loved the most. They were underwear, stained underwear wallets.
it's just awful.
It is an actual wallet that looks like stained underwear.
I just
So
don't
there
like
you
it.
have it, friends.
I just don't like
For
it.
those Christmas gifts. Part like it's happening. All right, everybody. We'll move on from there.
Chelsea said, looks like an antler's rub on the
No.
tree right by it.
So, get somebody some underpants
Dear.
and get somebody one of these. There you go.
The ultimate combo.
So how about we just move on from there?
What does Jen mean they were lying?
Nope, they were lying.
Oh, about that. That was the favorite gift.
Yeah. Racing stripes on display. It's movie night. Here we go.
Sold by celebrities.
Add to cart for Mom's Christmas.
Right. No way.
All right, here's your first movie trivia question tonight. What flavor of Pop-Tarts does Buddy the Elf use in his spaghetti in Elf?
So first thing, no Googling.
No
Second,
Googling.
I know Chelsea's going to know this one because she loves that movie and has watched it probably what?
Well, it's Christmas time coming up,
100
so I
times.
thought maybe I'd throw this out there, you know. Jen.
Jen's emojis. Lila's all refreshed. Good. Lila, that is so cool that you're in here because I remember today, Tony, when we were out working and I mentioned her. I mentioned you, Lila. So she doesn't have Instagram. I feel like I need to get the hat and show her.
So what flavor Pop-Tart does Buddy the Elf use in the spaghetti in Elf? Strawberry, chocolate, says Lila. Anne says chocolate. This was an easy one. Blueberry, chocolate. Anybody else with a guess? Come on, folks. Never seen it. Chocolate. Well, Paul, Elf was a just a Christmas classic show movie that the girls loved it, and they watch it all the time. Every Christmas, Chelsea has to watch Elf. Brown sugar and cinnamon, says Tim.
And Chelsea
Chocolate
starts
says with
watching her Christmas movies, I think, in like October.
Yeah, Hershey Squishes, yum. Hershey Squirts. Blueberry, says Georgette. Overwhelming chocolate choice here. Yes, yes, yes. Let me see. What else have we got? Zach and I just watched The Grinch last night, but Elf is next. Have you seen Elf the musical? Get it. I've not
Elf
seen
the musical.
But Chelsea would love that.
Chelsea, that's definitely something you would love. Have you seen that, Chelsea?
They have a lot of music in that, Jen. What's your favorite Christmas show? What's your favorite Christmas movie? Everyone must have a favorite Christmas movie.
You gonna tell them the answer?
The flavor Pop-Tart that Buddy uses in Elf in his spaghetti is actually chocolate.
And Chelsea, I can't believe you didn't get it right.
Chocolate.
I can't believe it.
Chocolate. I know, Jen. Sorry about that. All right. How about one more? Jesse, this one's for you. Die Hard's the best Christmas movie, says Matt. Here you go.
Hey, Jesse, we're counting on you for this
Yeah, she
one.
was watching family movies last night. I don't know what's going on with that, Paul. Yeah, Christmas Chronicles 1 and 2. Although 1 is better than 2. I love those movies too. They were awesome. Jesse says, oh man, I know. I'm a failure. Where's my cookie? Okay, we'll send it. We'll send it right along. Irving Berlin's White Christmas is our favorite. Okay.
Okay,
Horse is
so
Minnesota Gal.
here's the
Oh,
latest
come on.
trivia question.
Horse. Cat, elk, or bear. A black horse. Just thought I'd throw that out there. A cat, says Jen. Just laughing at Tim. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, says Mr.
No, that's
Willie.
his Christmas movie.
Oh, okay.
Yes, he's
Horse
answering your
head.
question.
Yes, Zach and I also just watched the 2 Christmas Chronicle movies. Uh-huh. I also like A Christmas Story. Well, call me. I'll read you one over the phone. Separated Horsehead. All right. Well, looks like y'all got this one figured out. For sure.
Too easy.
It is. It is a horse head for sure. That's what it is. It is a horse's head. That's the answer.
Goodbye.
Irving Berlin's White Christmas is our favorite.
Where to begin, Homestead? You have a good
Take
evening.
care. Thanks for dropping in. You'll shoot your eye out with that. I know. I love that. That's one of my favorites.
Christmas Story.
Yeah. I love the original Annie. I like that. That's really good. I promise you I know how to spell, says Chelsea. Sure you do. Sure you do. Why don't we believe you?
All right, dear. Is this it or what?
Yeah, I don't think we've got any more, really. A Christmas Carol with Alistair Sim. I have never watched Godfather movies. I just said cat as a guess. Well, that was a great guess, Tim.
Yes.
For never watching, why not?
Mr. Willie, I think you have to refresh your chat.
Horsehead,
maybe.
White Christmas. That's Joni's favorite tonight is refresh your chat.
Just for those that
White
need
Christmas
to.
is a good one. A Christmas Story. Who's the one with okay. I haven't seen those movies in a long time. But who the one that Jimmy Stewart played in, where he was the banker that lost the money for all the people's
I don't
accounts. What one was that? Ooh, fudge.
Only I didn't say that. That's from the Christmas Story, right?
Yeah.
Ralphie.
Yeah, Ralphie. National
Ralphie.
Lampoons, they're great. Chevy Chase, yeah, I really enjoy those. Clarky,
Clarky.
yeah. There you go, Tim. It's a Wonderful Life.
It's a Wonderful Life.
I enjoy that movie as well. Yeah. Scribe. It's a Wonderful Life. It's a Wonderful Life. It's a Wonderful Life. Jenny!
Hey, Jenny.
How are ya?
How are you doing tonight? Good to have you in.
Yes. Home Alone, they're classics.
Yes,
They're really
the
good.
Home Alone movies.
Merry Christmas, you filthy animal.
Lila likes A Christmas Carol.
Mhm.
Yes.
Christmas with the Cranks.
Me to Chelsea.
And the Five
Right.
Christmases. That's a funny one. That's
I
got
don't know what Brenda and Chelsea have a
Miracle on
conversation.
34th Street. Yeah.
Yes, that's
Gotta
a great
go.
movie.
Don't very much. Have a rest of the night. Thank you, Georgette. You take care.
Goodbye, Georgette.
And we're going to head out here really quick too. Just a minute. I'm good. Late popping in. That's fine, Jenny. But we just wanted to let everybody know we did update everybody on the house build, and we are all the floor joists are in now, and so we're just trying to. We need 30 sheets of OSB to do the floor. So we're just trying to kind of raise some funds for that. That's what we're doing. And so we just threw it out there that, you know,
Oh, Jesse.
if anybody like to help us with that, you can. And we'd appreciate it. So it's a Wonderful Wife. There you go. It had Danny DeVito. Yeah, I'm going to give him a call, Matt. I've been meaning to. I should have long before this. But I don't have calling to the U.S. anymore, so it costs me. We had to get rid of some stuff on their phones, so it just costs so much to call now. That's why we haven't. That's why we've been trying to stay in touch through the texting. But anyway, keep the change, you filthy animal. Love Home Alone. They're good. Yeah. Chuck,
Hi, Belinda and Chuck.
how are you guys doing?
We always just say hi to Chuck. But
Belinda and
Belinda's
Chuck.
there too.
That's right. We need 25 sheets now. Sorry, Jesse. Yeah, we're trying to, raise the funds for the 30 sheets. It's $46 a sheet is what it is. And so we've got 5 sheets, Jesse and Lisa. Actually, with Paul as well. There's enough there. He sent some to buy a sheet as well. So we need, what did I say we needed? 24 sheets is what we need. So I'll try not, Mr. Willie.
Good night, Lila. Thank you for coming. And thank you for that hat.
Yeah. So anyway, yeah, Matt, see if your dad can take Instagram calls.
I don't think they are on Instagram.
I don't think they're on Instagram either.
I don't think so.
But anyway, we'll figure it out. But we'll give him a call here, one way or the other. So I know that's how we call this. Anybody in the U.S., we use Instagram, so it doesn't cost us. It works that way. So, but anyway, we're glad everyone stopped in tonight. Thank you, everybody, for being part of Creekside and for giving and always. Yeah, that's what we need. 24 sheets, Jesse, to finish the subfloor. It's what I say, 46 a sheet. And so
That's 46 Canadian, by the way.
yeah, that's 46
So that
Canadian.
would be what? Probably about 38
About
American.
38 American,
Yeah.
maybe something
But,
like
yeah,
that.
These are Canadian prices,
Yeah.
by the way.
But we can't go any further until we get it. So it, it is what it is. So we will just kind of wait until we see what comes in and go from there. Yeah, carrier pigeon. That's right, Tim.
Yeah.
And when we get it, then
We
we'll
may
go,
need to invest in some of those.
we'll go buy it. Until then, we'll just kind of sit around and wait and see what happens. So
Good night, Jan.
yeah. So anyway, you guys are great. You are awesome. I'm just checking my phone. Thank you, Mr. Jim. Appreciate it so very much.
Thank you, Mr. Jim.
Um,
Mr. Jim, we are
so
glad
we're down
that
to 24,
you are,
23, 22. So we need 21 sheets now.
You're doing okay, I guess. You're safe through the hurricane.
Yep.
The hurricanes. We've been thinking of you a lot. I mentioned you today, as a matter of fact, when we were outdoors working.
Keep praying that the snow stays away. If we can get the sheeting for the floor down in the next couple of days, which will be a miracle, we should then be able to get up on the floor, get the walls built, keep the snow off, and then get the roof on and at least get it wrapped. And that gets us out of the weather.
Mm-hmm.
Then we can literally start, we can put our stove in the house, and even though it'll just be house wrap and boards and that sort of thing on the roof, we put some kind of plastic on the roof, whatever, then at least we're out of the elements. Then we can deal with it, and we can insulate as we go along and all those sort of things.
Jesse
So,
wants you to update, I think. Only 21.
yeah, we need 21 subfloor sheets now. That's correct, Jesse. 21 to go. So we started with needing 30. Now we're down to 21. And so I know that the good Lord will supply all of our needs, and that's what we trust. Always have, and we always will. And we just throw these things out there because we know many of you want to know where we're at. Many of you have asked us to present what the needs are, and that's what we do. And we hope it's not offensive to anybody. Right now our job is building this house, and we were forced to leave our old home. We lost everything there, and so it wasn't on us. We had to do what we had to do. So,
Oh, I'm going to shut this door.
we're just trying to move forward. So, yeah, do I hear 20?
I wondered why I was feeling cold.
Yeah, well, the door was open there
I
a little
opened
bit.
that a
so.
little bit ago.
But we do appreciate everything. Yeah, Jesse. Keeps on going. Keeps on going. Do I hear 20? He's auctioning from his chair. And Jesse, you guys are awesome. You really are.
Jesse.
Do I hear 20? Oh, man, that's funny. He's still going. You're a great advocate for our channel. You really, truly are, Jesse. So.
Jesse's a good motivator.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Jim. Thank you.
Thank
Let
you,
me
Mr.
make sure
Jim.
Let me make sure I'm reading this right. Okay. Okay,
Anyone finds
that's
it
from
offensive.
Sandra.
Aw,
Oh, thank you, Dave and Sandy.
thank you so much.
So that will give us. Let me see. I need.
You need to do
calculator.
some figuring.
Yeah.
This reminds me when we were doing the fundraiser on the board. You guys remember that? We'd have to chat and stuff while Tony did some figuring. Who remembers that? All the little stickers.
We do.
So
need to do
Danny
another
Days
auction.
asked how much is a sheet. It is what?
$46
$40?
Canadian.
46 Canadian. Which, do the exchange on that. What is it right now, Tony? What's the
I'll
percent?
figure it out. Just one
What's
sec.
the exchange rate? Somebody Google. Jesse, Google what the current exchange rate is as of today. Brenda says we need to do another auction. I'm not sure what 46 Canadian is in American.
Okay, just
Now,
one
if
sec.
Jan was here, that's something she could Google.
So, 2 sheets is $92. 3 sheets is $138. If you want to know that, and
Canadian.
Canadian.
Yes.
So today's exchange rate.
I'm looking for Jesse to put it up there. I don't see. Tony's Googling it right now. It's probably what, 34%, 36 maybe. It changes every day.
So it is basically $35 is 35 Canadian or excuse me,
American.
35 US dollars is basically 46
Tiny
Canadian
Tim
dollars.
did it. 34.61, right to the penny.
Yes, 34.61.
That's right.
So 34.61 US
Yep.
is equal to 46 Canadian. So that's what it comes out to.
Now, of course, we do have tax on that. Our tax is very high. We pay 15%. Yes,
So
you heard correct.
21,
15%
19.
here in.
So we are
Canada.
right around, if I do this correctly, I believe we're right around needing 18 sheets is what we need left. Danny says I did it first. Yes, 35 will be one sheet of subfloor.
Oh yeah, you're right, Danny. Sorry, I see that. You were
Danny
right
did it first.
above Tim Posey. 34.61.
Boys, Jesse, you're doing good.
I will, but one sheet. Yes, Brenda, it is crazy the high tax we have to pay here.
Thank you, Mr. Jim.
$1.
Yeah, we see you, Danny. We see you. We got you. So I'm going to figure this out.
Yes, you're visible, Danny.
See you guys.
You are visible.
Keep going.
Awesome.
I'll tell you where we're at here. I think we're farther ahead than what I think. I think I missed one.
Jesse's auctioning again.
I'm just figuring this out. Jesse, keep
Hey,
it
your
going.
nephew's in here, dear. Hey, Nat.
Hey, Nat, how are you,
He
bud?
says, does 46 include tax? It doesn't, does it?
Yes, that's
Oh,
tax.
it does?
Yeah.
Okay, so 46 Canadian is tax included. Nat, good to have you in here tonight. Good to have you.
Thank you again, everyone. I'm just figuring this out.
Yes, Tiny Tim. Thompson water seal. How did you know that? Did you see Instagram? I think you follow us on Instagram because that video is not out yet, obviously, because we are about a month behind in our chronological order. But yes, Thompson water seal. Not the plywood. We don't have the plywood yet, but on all our post and beams for our floor is what we did. As a matter of fact, I don't know if you can see the right there. See that red mark on my thumb? Let me turn. I got that last Friday. I was operating the sprayer, and that's a blister right there. It's funny when you said that. It reminded me.
So we needed.
Oh, so Tim didn't see on Instagram. Well, I did post that on Instagram, actually. He said, but a friend did that. Yeah, that is an excellent product.
The total for 30 sheets is $13.80.
Nat says, good to see you guys. Check your email, Uncle T. Want to confirm it's the same one I used to have? Nat's asking. Nat, we do have PayPal right here on this channel. I don't know. That's what everybody uses. Did Nat's come through for you, dear?
I'm looking. Just give me a second, everybody.
Nathaniel's probably the same one. Yes, there's the email right there. Jesse just put it up.
It's Creekside Maples at Gmail.
Yep.
So as of right now, everything.
Paul. Thank you,
Mr.
Paul.
Jim, thank you, my friend. Oh, my Lord.
Mr. Jim, I just wish we could meet you all every one of you and give you a big hug. I really do. Okay, Nat says he's not familiar with PayPal. Just trying to avoid the YouTube cut. Yes, you are correct. The super chats, and I know that's what you're referencing. Yes, they do take a big chunk.
Thank you, Mr. Jim.
Vineyard Farmhouse, don't forget to smash the like. Thank you for that reminder. And something as simple as that is a big help to us. You may come in tonight and you see our little fundraiser that kind of got going. Jesse's been acting as an auctioneer here. We're trying to get Tony just mentioned at the beginning of our live stream that at the phase we are at in our house.
Thank you, Lisa.
In our house build, we are ready to put down our flooring, and we are completely maxed out in our funds because up to this point we have done everything with our own milled lumber that we brought with us from our previous property. Does he use Venmo? I doubt are you talking about our nephew Brenda? He is in Canada. So
Thank you, Scott.
Venmo is just American, is it not, dear?
I don't know. I've never heard of it.
Yes, isn't that what we do through Lisa?
No, it's Zelle.
Oh, that's Zelle. Okay, I don't know. Nat, do you use Venmo? Yes, Jesse's got the Zelle up there. Danny says, I think of the poor widow that gave her last 2 coins to the Lord, and he told her she gave more than the rich because she gave all she had. Absolutely. The widows might, because she gave totally from her heart. You know, others gave out of their abundance, and that's good when you are blessed to be able to do so. But we all know many of us today don't have too much extra. But like I started to say when Vineyard Farmhouse put the thumbs up, something as simple as that, that helps us with our channel very, very much.
So I think if I calculated this right.
Nat says he's heard of Venmo, or he says Venom. I think he meant Venmo, but doesn't use it. Scott says, I wish it was more, but all helps.
Scott, it all means
Thank
so
you
much
so much,
to
Scott.
us.
You have been a great friend. We'll never forget the kind event that you did for us on your channel.
Thank you, Paul.
Venmo is another app. Oh, Lee is in, and I know you're going to tease me, but he definitely needs to refresh his chat because he's guessing Horsehead. So, Lee, we are way beyond all those games. So sorry. We're now discussing subflooring that we are getting, that we are at that stage now in our build. So just refresh your chat, Lee, and come back in. Mr. Jim, PayPal has been great for me to send. So far as I know, I have never had an issue, and I have sent more than a couple of times.
Yeah.
Yes, you
no,
have,
it's always
Mr.
worked.
Jim.
It really
always
has.
worked
Always
fine.
worked.
Yes, Jesse told Lee to refresh. Or Caroline, whichever one it is, or maybe both, Lee or Caroline. Danny, you help by being here. You help by being here. We are so glad to have you part of our Creekside family. You're one of our moderators, and we appreciate you so very much. Yes, Scott, Mr. Jim is an amazing person. Danny has to go. She's enjoyed visiting, and we will be in
Take
her
care,
prayers.
Danny.
Thank
Thank
you, Danny.
you.
You have a great rest of your week. Everybody watch for our latest video. That'll be coming out very, very soon. Tony's been working on it. We have such an amount of content. We have no lack for content. We could keep Tony sitting in this chair if he had the time, sitting here for days upon end doing nothing but editing. We have that much content. Surviving Maine, hello. Have missed you guys for a couple of weeks.
Thank you, Nat. It came through, bud.
Surviving Maine just got home from a 3-week vacation. Well, wonderful. Where did you go? Where did you go? You're welcome, Danny. You're very welcome. Paul Honeyman says he gets fed up with PayPal. PayPal's proof of not a robot. Yes. Unfortunately, right? That's how the world is today, so we have to jump through those hoops, so as to speak.
We are so close.
Lee says his internet's on the fritz. Well, sorry about that.
We're getting really, really close. We are actually it's $213.91
Is what we're away?
from our goal
Oh my word,
Of,
you guys!
of $13.80 for the
For our floor?
floor. We are so close.
Oh,
That is so amazing.
I feel like I need to show them a picture of the floor.
Thank you so much, everybody. Wow.
Fraction of what you guys. Oh, you're welcome, Nat.
Love you too, Nathaniel. You know that.
Aw.
So, Jesse, and God knows that is the truth, man.
Nat, that is so kind.
I stood over that floor. Beth says, I want to send something to Zelle, but I have to see if my bank uses it. Thank you, Beth. Yes, Tim. I'm pretty sure. I'm just going to go back and check, okay?
I'm going to show
There's
you all.
some stuff that came through that it came through. Yes, it's there now. Thank you so much, Tim.
I'm going to show you all a quick sneak peek picture. Okay? I just took this
Thank you, Tim.
a few hours ago. This is what it currently looks like, and this is why we are ready for subfloor.
Yeah, this is the entire. I don't know if you can see it. I don't know.
My phone.
Yeah, they can't see it.
You hold it up there better than me. There we go. There we go. Can you see it?
So everything that's all the floor joists, everything is in place. Thank you, Beth. We appreciate
That's what we've been
that.
up to, people. You gotta stay tuned for the video.
So, yeah, if we can get the this sheeting knocked out, then I can put that down, and then we're on to walls. I've got all the wall stuff ready to go, and I say I do. I'm pretty sure I got enough. Hopefully, I got enough. We'll see what happens.
Yep.
But
Thank you, Brenda. She says it looks good. Yes.
thank you, Mr. Jim. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mr. Jim.
Oh my. Thank you so
And-
much.
Thank you, everybody. Everybody. And
That is so good. Met a couple of you two guys. Watch 253 and Rick. It's not family friendly. Okay, I hear you, Tim. All right, thank you, Mr. Jim. Thank you, everybody. Every single person that has just stepped up and again have our back on this. This is awesome. I believe if my figures are correct, we have enough to get what we need. So that is awesome according to my calculations. Thank you,
guys
everybody.
so much.
And Beth, whatever you can give tomorrow, that works too, because we still have to get the screws to put it down, because we're screwing it down, so we have to do that. But so that anything that comes over and above that will go to that. So thank you. That is awesome.
This community, we cannot say enough good
I don't know if you guys understand.
about you all.
We would be homeless, without land, without anything,
Without you all.
without you. And I want you to understand that tonight, that how impactful you are to this couple right here that are just trying to survive by the skin of our teeth right now. That
Guys.
the world turned upside down and dumped us out, and you guys stood up and picked us up. That's all right, Paul. I love you, Paul. I really do. And so you guys have kept us. And I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going to get this floor down. We're going to go get this wood tomorrow. And we're going to get it up here. Cindy Brown, thank you so much.
Hey, Cindy. We just had an awesome
Wow.
miracle take place. Yes, you want to rewind and watch the replay.
I really thank
If
you.
anybody is doubting about faith in good people,
There's-
you just need to watch our channel. You just need to watch some of these live streams. This has taken me back to when we put, who remembers, hit thumbs up if you remember when we placed that last sticker on the board. You all know if you were there. Who remembers? This, I'm feeling that same thing tonight.
Minnesota gal said, Patty, don't you worry about it. I'll tell you how you can help. You pray for us,
That's it.
and that helps.
And that helps so much.
Watch our videos.
Yes.
That helps. Leave nice comments. Hit that thumbs up. That helps.
Absolutely.
You don't need to worry about
No.
anything right now except
No.
for getting better yourself.
That's right.
That's it.
When people come here, whether it's to a live or to our channel, we want you to leave feeling better.
Yeah. And
We don't want you to leave feeling down
defeated,
because
nothing like
because maybe you can't do such and such. No. Don't ever discredit the power of you, of you,
everything,
you being here with us.
everything means so much, and it helps. It really does. Always pray. Thank you, Beth. We would not survive. We would not be surviving without you. You guys pour your life into us so that we can have move forward in our life, and it's incredible to see it happen. We just love you for it.
You guys
We really,
are
really
just
do.
amazing.
You are. You're
You
just,
guys are our friends.
Yeah.
You really are. You are our friends.
Thank
They're
you
all
so
hitting
much,
thumbs
everybody.
up. Look at all the thumbs up Mr. Jim did.
Well, we just hope that you guys know what this means to us. I don't know how else to say it. Just please know
Yes.
what this means to us, please. And I know God will bless you for it. And I know some people say, well, God has nothing to do with it. I just did it. I'll tell you what. You look in the scriptures, God used all kinds of people
Yes.
to do all kinds of things.
Yes.
He even used a few animals here and there to do a few things. And so we just really appreciate it. We really do. From every call, every text, every thumbs up, every gift, every email, every Instagram, everything y'all do, it means so much that we can put our head on the pillow in this little tent tonight
As the condensation drips down upon our heads.
and know that we can put a floor
Yes.
down this week.
Yes.
Folks, if this continues, we keep pushing. I told Joni, I said, we may be able to get a roof over our head by Christmas.
That would be the best.
You talk about a
the
Christmas
best
gift,
Christmas gift.
because I know so many people are watching going, they're not going to make it, they're going to fail. I'm sure the people around in the community here are going, there's no way they're going to be able to work through the snow and work through it and all that. But you know what? We're going to do it. We're going to.
Thank you, Brenda.
Thank you, Brenda.
And that's true, Paul. Oh, I love seeing all your thumbs up. because I know what that means. They remember that night back in, what was it, July?
Exactly, Paul.
You guys got us this land.
Yeah.
You got us
Exactly.
this land.
I love that, Paul. You do not have to be a believer. Just do good. He knows what you did.
Yes.
Thank you.
That's good, Paul.
Yeah.
Those are great words.
Yeah, for sure. So we just appreciate it so much, and wow, man, we actually get to put a floor
It's
down.
amazing. It just blows my mind
Yeah.
every time you guys do things like this for us. It really does. It
God
really
knows,
does.
no snows. That's it. Everybody, if you know how to pray, and if you don't, just simply say, God, don't let it snow on Tony and Joni until, they get that floor down and the roof over their head. And if that means it snows around us, everywhere else it can, but just don't let it snow here.
That can happen. I
Yeah.
totally believe that
Yeah,
can happen.
for sure.
The Lord
So,
did things like that in Bible times.
Yep.
Yes.
But wow, that's
We
amazing.
love you all so much.
We do.
Well, Mr. Willie, we're surviving so far.
We are. It's getting a little chilly in
So
here, so
far,
we're gonna have to put a fire on the thing.
Yeah,
so.
we don't have running water here, so
No running water.
We
No.
have our water in lots of water jugs. And just before live stream, I was out working in our kitchen, and some of the water's starting to freeze. So I lugged one of the jugs into the kitchen. So that we can, in the morning, we're not out there having to chink ice away. But these are just all parts of this season that we are in right now. And by season, I mean season of life, not the literal cold season. I'm talking about the season of life. And
I'm looking for it, Paul.
what happened? What Nat said. I have to go out back.
Well, hello, Nat. Hello.
Nat, did Nat say something funny?
I don't know.
You're going to have to go back further.
He can part the snow. That's the truth.
That's right.
That is the truth.
Well, Nat, post it again. Very well. Yes.
Very welcome, guys. Just a fraction of what you
Yes.
guys did for me back in the day. I wish I could do more. Love
Yes.
you guys. Well, for those that don't know, Nathaniel is my he is my brother's son, my older brother's son. So I'm his uncle. But Nathaniel and I have had a very, very, very close relationship. I've not had a son. He's kind of like the son I don't have.
Aww.
And
Did you hear that, Nat?
he is. I'm very proud of him, and he's come through
He's
a
an
lot.
RCMP officer.
And he's done well. He's a great dad, a great husband to his wife. They have a great little family, and I'm as proud
daughter
as
and
proud
son.
can be of him and what he's accomplished. And so, him and I have some really. That's it. That's it, Paul. That's it. He can
That's
use
right.
all kinds of people and all kinds of things. So, but anyway, folks, we're so thankful. We've been on here over 2 hours.
And our generator's running.
Generator's
and
running
that
out.
does not run.
It's going to run out of gas. It's starting to hiccup, so we're
Yeah.
going to say goodnight.
Because we
when
need
it goes
to-
off, this goes off.
Plus, we need that generator for
yeah,
powering the tools
Yeah.
for work tomorrow.
For charging batteries, running the air
Yes.
compressor and everything. So, everyone, thank you so
Thank
much.
you all.
They are, Paul. They're good people.
They are very good people.
Nat's an excellent young man. So, thank you, everybody. Thank you, Jesse and Lisa, all of our moderators, everybody that made this happen tonight. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We appreciate it so much. Now we can put that floor down.
Oh my.
And it's going to be awesome. So have a great night. We love you all. Our generator's going to quit, so I've got to shut this down before it does.
We have to get our headlamps.
Oh, thank you, Mike, at East Coast Wild Camping. It's been a while. God bless you, man. So glad to have you.
Oh,
All right.
yes, welcome.
It's going to quit. So
Sorry, we have to go
the
because we're about to lose lights.
yep, the generator's going to quit. So
Good
we
night,
love you
everyone.
guys.
Love
Take care.
you all
Love you
so
all so
much.
much. And
So very
thank you so
much.
much, everybody. Bye.